Hey everyone, my name is Geethu and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be talking about one of the probably least discussed topics during pregnancy. And in case you guys are wondering why I'm doing this video in English, it's only because this particular topic was requested by many of my Instagram followers, and most of them are not non-Malayalis. That is, they don't speak my native language, which is Malayalam. So I've decided to do this in English so that they will also get benefited out of it. So the topic that I'm going to discuss with you today is SPD, that is symphysis pubis dysfunction. It's a painful experience that you have during your pregnancy, and the thing is, most of the women out there, they don't know that they have it during their pregnancy. They think that it's something that is a part of pregnancy. Obviously, it's part of pregnancy, but they don't know that it is SPD that they are having. So when I shared my experience about SPD in my Instagram stories and in my previous videos, a lot of you requested me and a lot of you commented and messaged me saying that even I'm having pain similar to this. So this is what I'm having. After seeing your video, after watching your video, I came to know that I'm having SPD. So I thought, okay, I'll do a video on it and share some of the tips that I have used to manage my SPD pain, the pain that I get when I have severe SPD. So what is SPD? How does SPD feel like? So the pubic joint, I'll just attach an image in the video itself. So both the pubic, your hips, it will join itself in the center, in the middle portion of your pelvic area, and a joint is formed. It's called pubic symphysis. So during pregnancy, what happens? Our body produces a lot of relaxin hormone. So relaxin hormone is supposed to relax our joints so that our baby, during at the time of delivery, it's easier for the baby to squeeze through the area and come out. So basically, all our joints are relaxed because of this hormone relaxin. So what happens at this particular joint is that sometimes this joint, because of the relaxin hormone, this joint, it is able to move a little bit more than what it's supposed to move. So sometimes what happens is this movement becomes a bit too much that we'll start feeling pain. So how does this pain feel like? You'll basically find it difficult to walk. You'll find it difficult to turn from one side to another side when you're sleeping, when you're on bed. You'll find it difficult to lie down on bed, to get up from bed. You'll find it painful to put your shoes, to put on your pants, to get out of the car, to get inside the car. Basically, the daily activities that you were doing before without any problem, you will start feeling pain in every one of them. So basically, the problem is that you cannot shift your body weight into one leg and do a task. So that's what happens. So if you are facing pain like this, probably you will be having an SPD issue. So I had, it started from somewhere around 15 or 18 weeks of pregnancy, but I didn't realize it back then because I didn't know that, because I didn't have SPD in my first pregnancy. So I kind of, ruled the possibility out. But then as my pregnancy progressed, the pain increased, and during my 6th and 7th month, it had reached its peak. The pain had become too much that whenever I went to pick my son from school, I literally used to cry. Tears used to come out of my eyes. It was that much painful. So what I did to manage the pain, first thing is I worked on strengthening my lower body. Basically, all the muscles that surrounds the hip area, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quadriceps, basically my whole lower body. So the workouts that I did, I'll be sharing it in the same video itself so that it'll be helpful for you guys. And the second thing I did was be stress-free. Try to be stress-free. Take a lot of rest, especially if I'm walking a particular day, if I'm walking a bit too much in a particular day. For example, I had to go for my hospital bag shopping, the things that I need to get for myself. There are certain things that you have to go and get. So in such situations, I have to go and I have to walk around the grocery shop. That itself was taking a toll on me. So what happened was, on the day that I went shopping, the very next day I will be bedridden. I'll not be able to do anything. So what I used to do was, right after coming from shopping or from a long walk, I'll take as much rest as possible. So that is another thing that you need to do. Taking rest it still is something that I cannot mentally accept, because I don't like lying down for a long time. Taking rest does not mean that you have to take bed rest all the time. Be active as much as possible. I am active as much as I can. without triggering the pain again. So I take a walk inside my house. I tried going out for a walk, but it's kind of difficult for me, and I don't want to push it. I don't want to trigger the pubis symphysis joint all the time. So on the days that I take walk, I go for shopping or something, the next day I make sure that I take rest. So that is another thing, important thing, that you need to take care, that take rest, give rest to your body. Even though it's a tiring time, you feel like you need to get a lot of stuff done. I totally understand that. I've been there, I'm there right now, but you need to give your body time to heal. And these strengthening workouts and some posture management techniques, and getting up from the chair technique, getting out of the car techniques. So these things have helped me manage my SPD. So you can watch on for those techniques. I'll be sharing them in the same video, and without further ado, let's get started to that. Hey, so let's start. So in the beginning, I'll be showing you some posture management and some daily activity management techniques which you can use, especially if you're having SPD. So the first thing which I'm going to demonstrate is how I lie down on bed. So usually before, what happened was, when I used to lie down like this and lift one leg up onto the bed, which was getting very painful because my hip was not stable because of the SPD. So what I do right now is I sit straight, I bring my legs together. I try to bring my knees as close as possible, and then while I'm lying down, at the same time itself, I lift my leg off the floor. I'll push my leg off the floor with my feet and lift my leg off the floor with my knees stuck together. Like, I'll keep my knees pressed together. Now, while changing the position, what I do is I try to roll from one side to the other rather than try to shift my weight. I try my maximum to keep both my knees together and roll till I lie down flat on the bed. And afterwards, I will use my hand and use my glutes, that is my buttocks muscles, and lift my hip up and adjust my position, and then roll on to the other side. And while rolling as well, what I try to make sure is I will support my tummy so that it does not get painful. If I don't support my tummy, you guys know, if you're pregnant, you guys know what happens. We'll feel like our baby is falling to one side, and it's like very painful. And even while getting up, it's the same principle that I follow, that is, keep my knees pressed together and lift my upper body off the bed, and my legs also off the bed at the same time. So now the next one that I'm going to demonstrate to you is how to get up from a chair. So I'm sure you must have seen this, or you must be doing this in your life as well, trying to lift your hips up. So this is not the right way to do, or this is going to give you a lot of pain. So the easier way out is slide your body towards the end of the seat and keep your upper body straight, lean a bit forward, and then lift your body off the floor. So here you're using your thigh muscles, your leg muscles, to lift your body off the chair. Your leg muscles are very strong. They are really strong. Use those leg muscles, your quadriceps muscles, and lift your body off the chair. And even while sitting, hinge your hips backwards and sit rather than bending your knees. And while sitting as well, make sure that your legs are not apart a lot. Keep them comfortably apart, but not too much apart. So next thing is walking with SPD. It's a very challenging task. So I already demonstrated how most of us walk with SPD or during pregnancy. Even if you don't have SPD, you do this a lot. So what you can do is stand straight, keep your upper body straight, and tilt your pelvic area posteriorly. That is, tilt your hip area towards the front a little bit, so that until you feel a tightness in your lower belly. So use that tightness, use that strength to walk forward and backward. Also, always try to take smaller steps rather than big steps, because big steps again will make your hip area unstable. So take smaller steps while walking. The next thing I'm going to demonstrate is how to get out of a car. So even while getting out of the car, use the same principle, which is keeping your knees pressed together. So keeping your knees pressed together, it will ensure that your hips are more stable. If you keep your knees apart, or if you try to balance your weight onto one leg, your hips will become more unstable, it will cause more pain. So keep your knees pressed together and use your quadricep muscles to lift yourself off the seat. So this is what I am doing here is I have used a pregnancy belt to support my belly, because nowadays my belly weight is becoming too much. If I'm walking a lot, I get pain, so I'm using a pregnancy belt. It's totally safe. You can use a pregnancy belt as a support. So next, let's get on to some workouts which you can do to strengthen your lower body so that you can manage the pain a bit more easier. So the first workout I'm going to demonstrate is a squat. So to do a squat, keep your upper body straight, don't hunch over, and hinge your hips backwards. All right, hinge your hips backwards and go only as low as it's possible for you. You might be able to go lower than how I'm demonstrating right now. You might not be able to go as low as I'm demonstrating right now. So listen to your body. Keep your pain receptors under check. If you feel painful or if you feel uncomfortable, do not do it or skip that particular movement. SPD workouts are all about, is from what I understand, SPD workouts are all about whether we feel painful or uncomfortable. So it's very important that you listen to your body, how your body is reacting to every movement or every workout, and comfortably you have to proceed. All right, so the next workout is it works on your inner thighs, to strengthen your inner thighs. So what you can do is keep your hand palm rolled up and keep them between your knees and press them together. Alternatively, what you can do is you can use a pillow or a cushion and press them together, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, then release. And while doing this exercise itself, you can do Kegel exercises. Kegel exercises, it focuses on your pelvic floor muscles. It will strengthen your pelvic floor. So how do you do a Kegel exercise? Kegel exercise, what you need to imagine is that you're trying to hold your urine from going out. So those are the muscles that you are focusing on while you're doing Kegel exercises. So hold that muscle for like 1 or 2 seconds, then release. So if you do both of them together, it will be really good. The next exercise I'm going to do is it's a pelvic tilt workout. So for that, lie down flat on the floor or on the bed. Bed is something that I would suggest, because getting up from the floor will be a challenge for you. So lie down flat on the bed. Keep your back flat on the bed. Don't allow that curve to happen at the lower back. Keep your back flat and start breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. While breathing in, relax your abdominal muscles and tilt your hip area a bit backwards. While breathing out, contract your abdominal muscles a little bit and tilt your hip area forward. So while doing this as well, you can do the Kegel exercises which I mentioned previously. So that will be an additional bonus, an additional benefit for you. So this particular workout, it will work on your pelvic area. It will help strengthen your pelvic area and it will help stabilize your hip a bit more. So the next one, it's another variation of what I've been demonstrating previously. I'm inhaling in and then exhaling out, inhaling in, exhaling out. All right, so while I'm exhaling out, I'm lifting my foot off the floor and bringing it inwards. So this will work on your lower belly, your pelvic floor muscles. It'll help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles a bit more. All right, so if you're, as I said before, if you feel uncomfortable or painful in doing any of these workouts, stop immediately and you don't need to do that workout anymore. All right, so when you're inhaling, you keep your foot down, and while exhaling, while you're bringing your leg back up, you exhale and bring your leg back up. You'll be able to feel your lower belly tightening when you do this workout, and ideally you should not feel any pain, but in case you feel any pain, stop immediately.
The next workout I am going to demonstrate is a glute bridge. So to do a glute bridge, bring your foot a bit closer to your body, towards your buttocks. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and while breathing out, lift your glutes, your hips area upwards. Lift it only as much as possible. Do not overarch your back. Alright, yeah, like this. Do not overarch your back. Lift it only as much as possible for you guys. Do not try to lift it a lot more. Ideally, your spine should be in a neutral position when you are lifting your glutes. Alright, use your glute muscles, that is your buttocks muscles, tighten them and lift it up. So this will help strengthen your quadriceps, your glute muscles, and will again in turn help stabilize your hip area. Alright, your hip joints. And while doing this glute bridge itself, you can do Kegels. I'm right now doing Kegels. You can follow my arm movement to follow the contractions. While I'm lifting my hip up, I'm contracting my pelvic floor muscles, tightening them, and while keeping my hips down, I am relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. And one more thing, you do not need to do these workouts in the same pace that I am doing. You can do it as slow as possible or as comfortable as possible according to your fitness level, according to your health issue. And also, if any of you are having any health issue and doctor has suggested not to do any workouts, refrain from all sorts of workouts, take bed rest if doctor has advised so, please do not attempt any of this. And before attempting any of this, please do get an approval from your gynecologist that you're clear to do all these workouts. So you can do 10 repetitions of this, and at the end of 10 repetitions you can hold the glute bridge and do 10 pulses of Kegels, like contract your pelvic floor muscle, relax, then contract, relax, and you can do 10 repetitions or even 20 as you progress. Like when you keep doing this for some days, you will be able to do more than 10 repetitions. So monitor how your muscles are getting strengthened, how your body is getting strong, and you can increase your repetitions accordingly.
These were the techniques that I have used, I'm still using, and I am happy to say that my SPD pain has improved a lot. It has not gone completely, or it's not it has not vanished completely. I still get it, I still trigger it, and because of these techniques I've been able to manage the pain. I have seen a huge difference in my pain, and hopefully it will help you guys as well. The thing that is most important is listen to your body. As I said during the video itself, listen to your body. If you feel that something is wrong with the movement that you're doing, or if you feel a lot of pain in the movement that you're doing, stop that immediately and take rest. Don't push your body. I mean, just because I told you that these are things that help me doesn't mean that you have to follow that religiously. You have to stop immediately. The best course of action in this period is to consult a physiotherapist. If you have a physiotherapist at hand, if you're able to have a consultation with a physiotherapist or a chiropractor, that will be the best course of action that I would suggest you. So these are the strengthening workouts that I have learned from many physiotherapists online. I'm following a lot of physiotherapists and fitness trainers and people who help manage these pains. So I have learned it from them, from those contents. So before you blindly follow any video, my video or any video that you find online, I would suggest consult your doctor, or best course of action again is consulting a physiotherapist. So that's all guys for today's video. This video I've done in English, and I've done a video in English after I think years. I started my channel in English language, but then I moved to my native language itself. So this has been after 2 years or something I'm doing a video in English. So I kind of feel weird, but I really hope you like the content, you liked the video, and if you like the video, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. It will give me a lot of encouragement, and if you want me to make more videos in English, you do let me know. I will create videos, informative videos in English as well in future. So that's all guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can find my Instagram, Facebook link and handle names on the screen itself and in the description box. Do follow me there, support me there as well. So next time we will meet with more informative contents, more interesting content. If you have any request on which you wish me to create any videos, do mention that in the comment section. So we'll meet again. See you soon. Bye bye.